Today, I'm super excited to bring you to one of my favorite suburbs of Charlotte, North Carolina, Pineville, North Carolina, specifically to the downtown area. Now listen, this is one of the hottest suburbs to watch in the Charlotte market, and I truly believe over the next 5 years is gonna be the place for investment. Now, today we're actually gonna see one of the restaurants that kind of kicked off the spark of growth here in the Pineville area, the one right behind me, Margaux. We're gonna meet with the owner, Kevin, who has been a part of the downtown area and the growth that we've seen over the past 15 years. Now, we're gonna try some food, some amazing options that they serve here at the restaurant, and talk to you about the growth that they've seen and where they're going. So let's go check it out. Well, hey, I'm sitting here today with Kevin Devanney. Kevin, how are you?
Doing great, thanks for coming down.
Good, so I had to get down to downtown Pineville. Two of my favorite restaurants you happen to own. How convenient. Side by side here in Pineville, Margaux, which is where we are today, and the Garrison. Yeah, that's right. Now Margaux, are you open first, right here in the Pineville area?
Yeah, Margaux is going on 4 years now.
Yeah.
Time flies, exactly.
Well, I can't wait to get into it. I can't wait to talk to you and find out a little bit of the history of the two concepts that you have here in the Pineville area. But I think it's important for folks to understand that this has been an ongoing journey over the past several years. I think you mentioned to me you've been kind of in the area for about 15 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And it was completely different than what we're seeing today, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about Margaux, and kind of we'll hit that, and tell me what brought the idea to light here.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people know I've owned a travel company for about 30 years now, and it happened to be in this building. And so 15 years ago, I was looking for just general office space. And so I came down to Pineville and looking for office space, and everything was really boarded up. And so I was very fortunate to find this space. It didn't look like this when I found the building. And so this is 314 Main Street. And the beautiful bookshelves were boarded up. The floors were not as pretty as they are right now. So we restored the original red oak hardwood floors, restored the bookshelves from 1895 when this was a general store, and turned it into a travel company.
And so the concept, what brought to life this idea of, hey, you know what, I'm gonna open a restaurant, and it's gonna be Margaux.
And it's kind of funny, COVID hit and stopped the travel business. And so when COVID hit, I had 15 employees in this building, kind of meeting planners, and we sat around for a minute and thought, what are we gonna do for them? You know, we kind of knew the travel business was done for a little while, and so we said, let's open a wine shop. And so we saw the beautiful bookshelves. We decided maybe we could get some wine shelves in there. The mayor came to me and said, Kevin, we really need a restaurant in this town. And I said, well, I got a pizza recipe from back in my early teen days when I was making pizzas, and that we brought in a pizza oven from Sorrento, Italy, that's beautiful, and shipped that in, and it became Margaux. We opened the doors, and the response was unbelievable from day one. I remember the first night, and we opened the doors, and we had 350 people walk in the door the first night. It was just amazing, really great.
And my assumption is, kind of like with him coming to you and saying, hey, we need a restaurant, that could have been one of the things that just gave you that boost in the beginning, but you know, you guys followed through. The food's fantastic here. You know, I know of you guys from coming at lunch. My assistant Mary and I, we come here often for pizza, and it's consistent, and that's in the restaurant industry. To me personally, as a client from the outside in, you know, the consistency in service and food is what seals the deal for you guys. But you have a huge following.
Yeah.
Down here in the area, you guys do some live music and such,
we do live music on Tuesday nights, you know, and you know, it's really about our staff. We don't have much turnover here, which is really something to be said in the restaurant business. You know, we haven't had turnover in our kitchen in over a year. Our servers have stayed around for a good 2 or 3 years. And people recognize that and see our servers, and they develop a relationship with not only me, but our service staff as well. And so that's a really big part of what we've done down here. And so people like coming down here. It's a good vibe, good atmosphere. We welcome people back. We really wanted it to be welcome back to the family, and it kind of has done that. It's been really great.
Yeah, so you kind of have a couple different things going on here. You obviously have the general restaurant, you know, come in, get a meal. You know, the wine service that you all offer and the different offerings that you're not going to find other places, but also kind of the retail too. I mean, talk to me a little bit about, you know, where's some of your business coming from, or what do you see, you know, doing well for you, if you will?
Kind of funny little story too. We went back to our original notes that I still have from the early days, and one of the things that we were going to sell was toilet paper. And because that was a COVID thing. It was a COVID thing.
Gold mine.
Yeah, wine and toilet paper. And so it was kind of funny looking back at the old notes of what we really wanted to be. And that's why it was wine, pizza, and market. Because at the time, a market was so important to find things you couldn't find. Kleenexes and wipes and toilet paper. And so that was the original thought, was just a fun market, and it turned into a market more based around our products, the mustards that we use, or the olive oils that we use, the wines that we use. And so people do ask about it a lot. We sell our sausages and our salamis that we use on our charcuterie board.
Okay.
And so that's really nice to be able to, we have people come from all over for some of those things. So it's really great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I love that. I mean, it's something that's missing definitely in the Pineville area, but just in general, you guys have a unique offering here. So kind of expand the conversation a little bit around Pineville. So kind of bring us back. You've owned here in the area for 15 years. Things were boarded up. You bought it at a time when it was like, this is going to need some spit shine, right?
Yeah.
But talk to me about just kind of the growth that you've seen and the difference 15 years ago from what we're seeing, you know, the thriving area that we see down in the downtown area now.
Yeah, you know, thinking back on it, and some people have made a comparison of it being like Noda. And we talked about Noda for a long time, and nothing ever really came of Noda, and then Cabo Taco moved into Noda, and all of a sudden, boom, it became something. And that's kind of what happened here in Pineville. And you know, I didn't make that plan, but we opened Margaux, and all of a sudden, boom, we got some recognition. We got some recognition in the Observer, and then all of a sudden, some apartments popped up, and then all of a sudden, people wanted to move to Pineville. And so what a restaurant can do for a small town or a community like this, it really showed me that you need a little bit of variety of different businesses. But a restaurant's really key and important to it. You can have small businesses, but if somebody doesn't have a place to go for lunch, then you don't have a place to go there.
Well, fantastic story, Kevin. I mean, you know, it just blows me away. To your point, hats off to you and your team. Really just not only bringing to life the Margaux here in the restaurant, but really the downtown area. So kudos to you guys. I'm gonna keep you on the spot here though, because I want to try some food. So what do you say we go do a little tasting?
Let's do it.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, sir, we have our Chef Select charcuterie for you.
Nice, looks good.
Yes, sir, we have prosciutto, finnicona, chorizo, black pepper salami, brie, carne de cabra, and our cheddar.
Nice, and is this a fig?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wonderful, my favorite. Well, thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Yeah, enjoy.
Look forward to it. Holy smokes, it's amazing. All right, so a very hearty board, which is good to see. So I'm gonna start out with a little, get some nice, heavy, sharp cheese here. Always when we're going to get a board, it's nice to have a board that actually looks good. All right, let's check it out. Oh my goodness, very good. The fig jam is fantastic. I think the other cool thing too is that with this board, a lot of the stuff they actually offer to take home. So some of the meats, some of the cheeses, you have the ability to come here, eat, enjoy. There's something that you find that you like, they may offer it, and then you can take that home and still be able to continue that experience another time. So, oh, wonderful.
Yes, sir, this is our Sicilian pizza, so there's a little bit of everything on there for you.
Looks fantastic, and it smells even better.
Enjoy, sir.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. Holy smokes. So this is more of like a St. Louis style pizza. They must have known what I like, even though they really didn't. This is actually the pizza that I order when I come here. It's a fantastic one, just the feel of it, all the toppings. I'm a big pepperoni fan, so it kind of flows well, but we'll jump in on this bite here. It's really good, very flavorful. Margaux actually was the first place that I ever tried the St. Louis style. So it's a unique style pizza. I love it because the pizza oven that they cook it in here, you are able to get some of that char around the edge, which I tend to like. But it's a fantastic pizza, and one of the things is I think the way they must make the pizza, the cheese goes all the way down to the dough, which is nice. It's just a fantastic combination of flavors from all the toppings that they have here. So I think of it kind of like a supreme pizza. That's what you get. Well, Margaux definitely has really laid the foundation for the downtown Pineville area and so much runway. The city is doing a fantastic job at pouring into businesses and coming in this area. Kevin and his team really have set the groundwork for that to take off. And it continues to be consistent and comes to life with the food. So you may get down here and check out Margaux, which I encourage you to do very quickly. You will love it. And then you say to yourself, hey, I've got to live closer to this place. That's where we come in. We can talk to you a little bit more about real estate. Let's go talk about some facts. Hey, now that we're in downtown Pineville, I grabbed myself a to-go cocktail. As you know, Pineville is one of the towns that allows the drinking, the social districting ordinance here. And next week we have a video coming of the Garrison, which is actually the sister brand to Margaux. Now, right here in Pineville, I know that when you get down here, you're gonna love the area and you're gonna see the vision and the untapped opportunity that Pineville is intentionally bringing together. That means there's opportunity for buyers or folks that are looking to get into this market early. Some are comparing it to the opportunity they saw 10 years ago in NODA. I would agree, I see that happening. There's a lot of runway here. Now, the current real estate market, homes are about 442,000 on average. They are taking about 29 days on market to get sold. And currently there's 64 properties that are available here in Pineville. Now, that's 5.5% up in home price since this time last year, which means it's an untapped opportunity for buyers that are looking to get into a market early and then later take advantage of that investment potential. If you'd like more information about Margaux, the Garrison, the downtown area, or investing in real estate in Pineville, I'd love to be your tour guide. Hit me up in my DMs, give me a call, and we'll get you connected. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Stay tuned to next week so you can check out the Garrison with us. Take care. Talk soon.